Yeah. So what's something that you enjoy doing more than trucking?
Well, you know, DJing. I've been doing it since I was probably about 18 or 19. Man, it's like, I mean, okay, of course, years ago it was about I go do a party, blah blah blah. But I was meet girls and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I put that out of my life, man. It's like I don't meet a girl and we go to eat and go to her house, go to my. I cut that out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I just done seen too many people, older people that I know in my family that just took them out.
Right.
They didn't know it, but I saw it.
Right.
So yeah, that's one good thing. I really love DJing, man. But truck driving, it was pretty peaceful, man. Because you get out there on the road, there's a lot of sightseeing.
Right.
Yeah.
So it kind of grew on me, man. I really enjoyed it.
Right.
I really enjoyed it.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
It ain't the same as DJing, but it was like I could do either or.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said you can't DJ no more because I just drive a truck.
Right.
Yeah, I can live with that. Yeah,
And that's what's so crazy because people telling me I don't drive trucks anymore, but you sitting there right now.
Yeah.
And this thing connected to.
Yep.
So this all about us still being in trucks.
Yep.
Still being in trucking.
Yep.
And that's the crazy thing. So that's something that's in my blood through and through. And I'm actually gonna tell you the first truck that I saw that made me really want to be a part of the culture was that truck down in Meta. Right across from what was his name? The barbershop, the guy. Ken.
You talking about, hold on.
That cab over Peterbilt that was back there. I think that was one of y'all people. That truck, it was about a 73 or 78. That's what really got me into just, because he actually opened the door and let us climb up in that truck down there in Meta. Yeah.
Well,
that's what did it for me.
I thought about driving trucks. This might have been like 2000. But back then, I talked to somebody like, yeah, man, it'd be $3,000 up front, that type of thing.
Right.
Because now you can just go to school and they just take the money back from you.
Right.
After you start working for them.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. So did CR England come at you for that training?
Well, yeah, they put it on my credit, but I learned this about 10 years ago about dispute.
Right.
So what I did, I got the Experian app. I got Experian app, the app on my phone, and I went on there and I just hit dispute, and took about 30 days, 33 days, whatever, and then I came back. They said this item has been deleted.
All right.
But what I found out was my cousin, the one that told me about don't get on the truck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said, look, man, when you do a dispute, they give them 30 days for them to respond.
Right, and they
when they get that letter, they don't respond. They're gonna say it ain't his. They're gonna take it out. So I did that, man. It came up. It had got up to about, because I see it, man. I just wasn't paying no attention. It went from like 4,000 to probably about 5,800.
Yeah.
It just kept going up.
See,
But yeah, they took it off, man.
See, mine was similar, right?
Right.
And then so when I said, hey, my belt cost more than this check, and I quit, they immediately saying I owed them almost 10 grand.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to figure out how.
Wait, hold on. Where you went to school?
I was in Texas. I was at FFE. I'm gonna tell you
10,000.
But listen to this though. So when they brought us down there,
Right.
put us in this dorm. It was nice, but they made us change our address.
Right.
Now listen to this now. So when we changed the address, at that point, I'm a Texan.
Right.
I don't even know this till after the fact.
Right.
So they were going through the Texas Workforce Commission.
Right.
And they was paying them. So our schooling was already paid.
So in order for them to do that, you got to look like you're a Texas resident.
And I was, because
they made you change that
address. So when I got back, I drafted it's almost a dispute letter.
Right. Yep.
They changed the whole program out there.
Yep.
Mine was free.
Oh yeah.
Back their own game.
Yes, sir.
Dang, you get. Oh
Yeah, mine was free.
man.
Yes, sir. I don't play about that. Because I was like, and they already had gotten paid. And see, the only thing, they tell you to stay in the truck for a year.
Right.
At that time, Texas only was requiring them to stay in the truck, the student to stay in the truck like 3-4 months.
Right.
But they paid for the whole ride.
They paid for the whole thing. Yeah. But they make y'all think y'all got to pay them back.
Yeah, that's what they did.
And see, the thing I had about CR England, of course, I brought it to somebody's attention. Now I was like, man, that's not enough money. She said, well, you a trainee.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to put you in the school. We're going to put you on the truck with somebody you was in class with, somebody from Jordan. And when we got a couple of days off,
we
could park the truck right here. You 10 minutes from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And I said, okay, but y'all want us to run 4-day stakes.
Right.
Yeah.
And when I was asleep, he driving.
Right.
When he sleep, I'm driving. The truck moving 24 hours.
Yeah.
And I ain't getting nothing.
And I said, okay, if you trust us with your truck and your product and your freight, then pay us like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna tell you gonna pay me like a trainee, but then again, I'm working like a professional driver. I'm going 48 states.
Right.
So I just said, no, that's not fair.
Right.
You know what I mean? But here again, who regulates it?
Right.
You know?
But the drivers are the most least respected part of the logistical chain, and that's the thing that we got to change. We got to let them know that we got power.
Yep.
Yeah, but these boys, they won't unite, and it ain't just truck drivers. You got people that's manning ships, trains, and planes.
Right.
They all part of what we do.
Yeah.
If we learn how to come together, we got something powerful.
Yeah, hey, you remember back in the 1980s, man, might have been 81, 82, they had the truck, did they do the strike? It was a truck strike.
Yeah,
and
well,
they had
that was because of deregulation.
Somebody made a country song called "We Got a Mighty Convoy."
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, yeah, and yeah, man, it's like, you know, you got to come together and you got to sacrifice to get what you want.
But it's kind of hard because you got some people everybody got different ways that they came in the truck, and so if you got heavy debt, you might cannot afford.
You can't lose a week of pay. Yeah.
Right, you can't do it. So we just got to figure if we just get together and just the spirit of what we do, and they just know it's a possibility. Some changes may come about, but we too fragmented. See, that's why they win. We're not together like the shippers are.
Right.
And the
receivers.
They stand together.
Right. They definitely do.
But we work real hard on tearing each other down. So we got fragmentation. So it's not going to work.
What could that be? Because they're unionized? Could that be it?
No, it's just that we need that. We need collective bargaining. We don't have that.
We don't have it.
Yeah, we don't have it. We don't have one voice, one sound, or one mind that we can say, hey, we're all mad. This is what we're going to do. We don't have it.
Right.
Because again, I don't know what you spent to get in the truck, and I don't know what she spent to get in the truck, but we all came into it different ways.
Right. Okay.
So it's rough. We can always be like that though.
Yeah, and then when you saying you used to see the truck parked behind the barbershop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we grew up on the farm, man. You know, tractor truck come by there, man. You know, we like 5, 6 years old, and the truck sounds so loud.
Yeah.
So the sound to us was like, ah. So, you know, as we got a little older, 6, 7 years old, we be like, man, they go a holler at truck. It sounded like it was hollering at us, right?
Yeah.
So we didn't say holler, we said holler at truck. They go holler at truck, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, one day I'm gonna drive me a holler at truck. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we called it, man. And I got old. I said, I'm gonna drive a truck one day, and that kind of stayed with me, you know.
Okay.
And then the pandemic just made me go and get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that was pretty cool. Yeah, man. And this microphone, man, I've been DJing almost 40 years, man. This the cleanest microphone I've ever heard in my life.
We got a mean setup, bro.
Man, this right here y'all made for television.
We got a mean setup. We appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all. Thank you.
Have a blessed one.
All right, you too.
Okay.